value stacked, all right? I'm going to show you guys a 3-step funnel strategy guideline that we created for our own clients who are SMMA agencies. So let's get into the juicy stuff, the value. We're recording this video because we've seen a problem come up way too many times when working with our own SMMAs and our own marketing agency clients, okay? So let's start at the beginning. If you are a marketing agency, SMMA, ads, lead gen agency, what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day is a good conversion cost for your customers, okay? You know this. Your ultimate goal is to deliver results and maintain client satisfaction. You want to avoid presenting conversion costs that exceed your client's budget. This is simple, you guys know this. Your goal as a company, as an SMMA marketing agency, is to not only make your customer successful, but also keep them for a prolonged period of time to ensure that they're getting the right conversion costs. To do this, transparency is key, okay? High-level marketing agencies openly share their conversion cost data with their clients. And I'm telling you this because I know there's some of you out there who's still hiding that, and you will never scale, all right? Unless you have the ability to be transparent with your clients. And how do you get that ability? By actually being confident with your results because you achieve those results. Right? Transparent reporting builds trust and showcases your agency's professionalism. Now, in order to optimize a campaign or campaign strategy, landing pages are an integral part of that. And if you're watching this video, you already know that. All right? You probably already know everything there is to know about landing pages and tools like ClickFunnels, GHL, and all that good stuff. Okay, good. Now, the problem we've seen, and this is why this video has been created to help anyone who's making this mistake, is agencies, and they fall into this pitfall multiple times, okay? They come to us with funnels that have been created for customers that make absolutely no sense. The strategy is way off. You need to avoid creating funnels that do not align with the business type, the customer demographics, and your campaign goals. And I'll explain that. That's what we're going to go through, okay? You need to basically be able to customize your funnel strategy for a client to ensure relevance and effectiveness. I know we like to just copy paste, but to really get the best results, it needs to be relevant to the client you're working with, all right? That's why, as you know, you'd want to niche down. That way, you know, it's scalable. So what I have done is I've put together a brief ideation document, which is this, what I'm going to showcase to you, to help you sit down with your team, okay, and really understand the kind of funnel strategy that you want to implement for your customer. It's a very, very simple strategy, you guys. But so many of our SMMA clients don't do this right, and that's what really blocks them from passing that 30K, 50K a month, okay? It's understanding this strategy. When you onboard a client, you need to make sure you look at 3 things, okay? The first thing is the type of business you are onboarding. Are they B2B or are they B2C? The type of funnel strategy you deploy will be completely different for B2B, B2C, and you should know this already, okay? If it's a B2B, you may want to go for an events or a webinar funnel to educate other businesses of your offering. Or you may want to go for a lead magnet so you can try and get as much emails as possible and then nurture those emails. I'll give you an example with cybersecurity. Let's go with cybersecurity. You're offering cybersecurity for other businesses. You'd have a lead magnet funnel where it's your white paper. So people put the email, they download the white paper, can read through everything, and then you can nurture those leads. Okay, that's just a complex example, but hopefully this is getting your juices flowing. And then there's B2C. Now with B2C, let's say, for example, we're looking at a client that does coaching. And then there's also clients that have a product or service, but let's look at coaching for now. You might want to employ a completely different funnel strategy. Because they're doing coaching, you want to probably deploy a group funnel strategy where you take them into a group or community, like a Facebook community or a Discord group or a Telegram group. And you want to nurture them in that group. Okay, and then once you've built trust and loyalty, then you can send them, a CTA that takes them to a sales page or a VSL. And then even there, now depending on your offer, is it a high ticket, is it low ticket? There's a different strategy involved for both, right? With low ticket, sure, you can go straight to checkout. It's cheap, why not? With high ticket, it's different. You need to, again, nurture those leads. You need to build trust. Why should they pay upwards of 2, 3, 4, 5K for whatever you're offering? What have you given them to justify it? What value have you provided them? You wouldn't want to just take them straight to checkout. You'd want to book a call with them. You'd want to get to know them, answer their questions, ask questions to qualify them, and then close them. So once you've figured out the type of business you're onboarding, the next step is to look at the type of customer that they serve. What type of customer are they working with in terms of their awareness? Okay, and I'll talk to you about that now. So in this case, there are two types of customers that they may be serving. A customer who's problem aware or a customer that's solution aware. And you should already know the difference, right? A problem aware customer is someone who knows they have a problem, but they don't know how to fix it, okay? They know that they need to lose weight, but they don't know how to lose weight. They don't know where to start. Should I start with diet? Should I start with gym? Do I do cardio? Do I do weights? You know what I mean, okay? They require a different strategy, right? Now you need to leverage education. You need to leverage your middle of funnel better, yes? You need to give them an education on the solution that you have. And you need to nurture those leads with lead magnets, with free ebooks, with PDFs and resources and webinars and that kind of stuff, right? And then with a solution-aware client, they know the problem, they know the solution to that problem, but they just want to know why they should go with you instead. So going back to that weight loss example, they know they need to lose weight. They know how to lose weight, but they don't have the motivation or mental fortitude to go through it on their own. So either way, they're going to hire a coach. It's just a matter of deciding which one is best. So what offer do you have? What guarantees do you have? What is your key value proposition? That is the kind of psychology you need to be playing at. When you're looking at the type of customer that you service, whether they're problem or solution aware, you really need to start thinking of the psychological nuances in the funnel, the messaging, the structure, all that. It's very important. Now, once you've figured out the type of customer you're onboarding, the last thing you want to do is figure out the type of campaign. What platform are you putting it on? Is it on Google? Is it on Meta? Is it a traffic campaign? A conversion campaign? Again, it's different. If you're putting it on Google, you may want to go for a sales page as your call to action. If you're putting it on Meta, your CTA should probably be a lead magnet, right? But what are the differences? They are different. I'm not going to go through them in this video. Really, you should be knowing that by now. If you are an SMMA doing 30K, 50K a month, you should know that, okay? Let's look at some use cases. I'll give you a quick overview of everything I just mentioned, right? So I said, guys, I told you it's very simple, but this holds agencies back, and we see this all the time. That's why whenever we onboard an agency, we make sure they get this right. Simple stuff, man. 3 steps. Whenever you onboard a client, make sure you know the type of business they are, because different types of businesses will require different types of funnel strategies. All right, a high-ticket business will require trust and reputation to be established, and even more so, they will require value to be provided for free. Okay? With low ticket, not so much. Look at the type of customer once you figured out the type of business. What are the different types of customers that client of yours will be servicing? Are they solution aware or are they problem aware? Problem aware customers will require education on the solution, and you may need to have a webinar, for example, first, right? But a solution aware customer will be more interested in results. They already know the solutions. They know the platforms that exist. They probably know your competitors, but they want to see results, testimonials, guarantees, your value proposition, your irresistible offer, okay? And those are separate things that you need to make sure your client has done perfectly to also make sure your funnel works, right? So there's a lot of things happening here. And then finally, you look at the type of campaign you're running for that client. What is most relevant to them? Is it Google? Is it Meta? Is it a traffic campaign, conversion campaign? Different advertising channels will also require different strategies. Okay, for example, with Google Ads, let's say Google Ads will send you warmer traffic, right? With higher intent. That's usually how Google works, right? And you could send this traffic directly to a sales page. Whereas when you're doing cold targeting on Meta, for example, you often need tripwires and lead magnets. It's just a different game. It's not exactly the same thing. But you should be knowing this. Let's look at an example from one of our clients' client, okay? So in this case, the customer I'm talking about sells hot tubs, okay? And this customer is selling a hot tub for $6,000 and you are directing traffic from an ad directly to a sales page on Google. So they watch a video or they see a post, bam, call to action, purchase this bathtub, okay? They could, and they would have a conversion cost of between $1,000 to $3,000 per sale. And so that's not bad. It's 2x to 6x return on investment, right? Decent start. But this kind of business is difficult to scale, especially on Google, and it's highly dependent on search volumes, okay? So in this instant, for this type of niche, right, hot tubs, you don't want to use Google. You want to go for Meta. So let's look at Meta. Now, let's say if you run a traffic campaign on Facebook to that same sales page, you'd be lucky to even get a conversion, all right? Good luck. Good luck breaking even. Now, with Meta, let's say instead, what you do is create a lead magnet. So for example, the top 10 budget hot tubs of 2023 with the coolest features. And then you run an ad to this lead magnet and pick up customer emails, so an opt-in page. Now you're establishing a database of people who may be in the market for a new hot tub, and you're nurturing them to learn about you and also educate them on your products. Within the lead magnet, you have information that will direct them to a sales page with a killer offer, and you also follow up with them on email and SMS with your offers, okay? Now let's say with that solution, you spend $3K on this ad, $3K on a lead magnet, and you're getting leads at $30 a head, right? $30 per lead. That's 300 leads. And if even one person converts, you're matching Google. But if 1% convert, now you're hitting a 6x return on investment and it's primed to scale, okay? That is scalable, profitable. You see, these are the kinds of insights you need to know, all right? Guys, my agencies, my SMMAs, you need to be giving your clients this type of strategic advice. How do you get there? How do you learn this? How do you map this out? It takes time, right? But you will also require a basic understanding of funnel strategy. And I'm not going to cover all that in this video because we're already 15 minutes in. But there are tools out there that can help you as an agency bridge that gap. And I'm going to give you guys one completely for free. I built this for you, okay? And I built this for our agencies to use as well. This is a funnel flow breakdown. It's there to help you visualize and map out all the paths your customer can take when you're onboarding them to decide which flow, which user journey they need to go on, depending on whether they're B2C, B2B, high ticket, low ticket. This is all there for you. Now, as I said, this is just a guideline, right? You should be equipped at this stage of your agency's life. If you're doing 30K a month plus, you should be equipped with the knowledge to take this as a foundation and rework it to make sense for your agency and your clients, right? I'm giving you the foundation. I want you to take this and really fit it in with your business and see how you can make it work. But this is there for you guys. I want you to DM me on Instagram asking for this and I will send it to you for free. Absolutely, no problem. And the whole point is I want you guys to look at this, okay? I want you to sit down with your team. Look at this. The next time you're onboarding a client, look at these 3 things. What type of business are they? What type of customers do they serve? And what type of campaigns would best suit that business and the customers they serve. And then I want you to look at this funnel breakdown, this flow, and I want you to decide, all right, in traffic, are we doing organic or paid, right? Are we doing an opt-in? And if we are doing an opt-in, what type of free resource are we providing? Will it be a free download, a webinar? What will it be? What's the nurture going to look like? What's the acquisition going to look like? Are we going to follow a booking flow? Are we going to follow an upsell flow? Like, this is there for you to use, all right, and to add on to. So DM me on Instagram and I will send this over to you, no problem. So guys, I know this is a lot, okay? And it's simple. It's simple stuff, simple to do. And this is the stuff that really takes an agency to the next level, that allows them to scale when they get this right. Because when they get this right, they can launch ad campaigns in speed and in scale. And the faster you can launch an ad campaign, the quicker you can optimize it and the better the results are. You guys know this, okay? But this needs to be done and done properly. Now, I know you might be saying, oh, it's boring stuff. I don't like doing this. I want to focus on what I'm good at, which is just the ads and the campaigns, right? And the optimization. And I hear you, okay? That's why we exist. GoFunnels completely revolutionizes how marketing agencies and SMMAs get funnels and automations built for your clients. All right, we're fully white label solution. Everything I've shown you in this video, you wouldn't even have to worry about because we would have done it all for you already. If that's something that interests you and you are an agency that's doing 30K a month plus, you need to book a call with me or DM me on Instagram right away because you guys are leaving gains on the table.